Welcome back to the D&D Family Gamers. I'm Diggin here, back on Tales of Vesperia Legend, folks. Welcome to the show. And today, folks, we're probably lose our minds by now, maybe because I decided to do a double stream on this because one of them cutscene and I'm not going to get to a save point too fast. But anyway, if you enjoy this, don't forget on, comment, subscribe, love one, like, but and the rest, get on top of us. Here we go again. We must get back to the other town to get the parents back to those kids. The kids don't worry about their parents, so we must get them back. So let's all fun here back, shall we?
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But... Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
Wisely, no. Let's go back inside. We're gonna talk to everybody.
I have nothing left to say to you.
We had to get that sword later, which is really cool.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was apatheia nearby? And the air crane and cave mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the apatheia has been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little, and a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth.
Oops.
Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
Alright, now let's get here. Okay, we gotta talk to everybody. I think Raven's over on this side, I believe. See him right, calling it. Oh, what's that? Weird. Hey, I called it.
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Yep.
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself.
Of course, of
If I
course.
got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind. Hey, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
Raven, you're such a smart ass. Okay, let's go this way. We're gonna try to talk to everybody I need to talk to. Boy. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. Well, I'll talk to Carol.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure.
Not quite.
What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Oh,
well,
God.
Either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrale's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest, even.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city, too. Nordopolica, Leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
Well, if we get there in time, we should meet him. Or her, technically, sorry. I can't really tell that our boyfriend slash husband is, Bones.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all.
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Antilochaea.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
Is that true?
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
No!
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilochaea, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
Estelle, you don't want him.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri,
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
that's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life, and I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know.
Yeah, and plus knowing that Estelle's in danger really will get you on your last day nerve and you want to go beat up Pharaoh.
If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
you want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Wow. I believe we need to go over here to talk to... Wait for it. Yes.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
Nah, you're a bad liar.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
No.
Nah,
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
Oh, your imagination, huh? Yeah, it did, sweetheart. It didn't suit you at all. Okay, we talked to Rita, we talked to Raven. Where's Patty? Speak of devil.
Would you like a skewer?
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Ifried. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Ifried was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Ifried told you your name?
That's my oldest memory. Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
True.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Patty!
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Patty's such a good kid. Let's rest. We'll wait. We talked to everybody. I talked to Carol. I talked to Rita. I talked to Estelle. Okay. Oh. Alright, let me out. Just to be now. Yep. Looks like.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wizened of Kados, but I am curious about the Entelikeia too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Huh? Friends? Well,
It's Nordopolica for me too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
Oh, it's in Mantake now.
I want to know why the Entelikeia hate the child of the full moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelikeia, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelikeia and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelikeia of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wizened of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. Alright then, Nordopolica it is.
right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty. I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with?
Aye, that I will.
Good. Oh.
Didn't Bellius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Oh boy, let's go. Reunite with everyone. Oh.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
Can I dodge the desert? I don't want to do the dead bit again. Stay on field. Yes! That's our destination for later. This is where Pharaoh's hiding. I know it is. But apparently right now we don't have access to it. So we'll be going back there later. Woo! Yeah, deal with the Santa Gregor again. Thank God.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted.
Not quite. Oh boy, Humor.
Humor!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what's going on.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children!
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Please, don't make us go!
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard. Now get moving this instant.
Oh boy, that's not good.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is. Just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh.
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
I don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't going to listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
Oh no! Oh no!
What? Yeah, I could do that. But I'd need tools. Wait, you mean...
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient.
I forgot about this part!
You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
So you did pick that up?
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
What's he doing?
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
Yeah.
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
Sir Cumor, everyone is aboard!
Everyone except yourself.
What? Me?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Sir Cumor, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place.
Uh-oh.
Now be gone with you.
Carol.
Carol, ain't time now, bro!
Don't worry. That young man is very capable.
Damn right! I want the binoculars!
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach! I will find out who's responsible for this.
I've got to hand it to the little runt.
You did it.
My heart was pounding like a drum.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
Good.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
That's all I need.
We're still in the middle of our journey after all.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we tried to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around to save you.
Thank you again for all your help.
No problem.
Guess we should lay low at the inn for a while.
I know what's coming up. I remember this part.
Using your power to terrorize people. There's not a soul in the lower quarter that evil. You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
Uh-oh! Oh. Oh, no! Oh, no! That look in your eye! Duck my cover! This is gonna suck! Oh, wait a minute. 3 of those. Boom. A little bit of an upgrade for you. Alright. Oh. Wait, where is it? There it is. Silver helm. Alright, oh, Rita. Okay. Not yet there, alright, so we need to go in. Alright. Alright, let's hyper now. Do a quick save. Let's rest.
Oh, you've returned safe from... Welcome back.
Looks like they've still got guards watching him.
You must be tired. Please enjoy your stay.
Here we go. I remember
that Cumore punk is really a lousy guy.
Why are there so many lousy guys in the world?
It's probably some kind of disease.
It's gotta be the disease they call stupidity.
Oh, Patty!
So you do catch on. I bet you're right.
I wonder why they're trying to capture Pharaoh.
I don't know, but at this rate, they're gonna send all of the adults in the town out into the desert.
And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next.
No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to him as a representative of the Imperial family.
Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord?
Yeah, Estelle. He didn't care that you were the princess at all.
He's not the kind of person who'll reasonably listen to the words of a princess.
Whatever happened to the talk of going to Nordopolica?
So should we help the townspeople, or should we help ourselves?
Rita,
don't you want to know what the Entelikeia is thinking? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the time being.
It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Bellius for now. Even if we captured Cumore, we wouldn't have the authority to try him for his crimes.
Who said we're capturing him?
If we can't do anything about him, we should focus on what we actually can do.
I believe after this, though, is when they find out what I do.
If only Flynn were here.
Flynn? But where is he?
I wish I knew.
Guess we can't kill 2 birds with 1 stone, huh?
I'm sorry, Estelle. We don't mean to be ganging up on you. It disgusts me, too. To imagine that jerk snoring all nice and cozy in his bed right now. But...
Rita, I understand.
Lock up a guy like that, and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
Oh, yeah,
yep,
that's
you
true.
know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death.
Thanks for telling me, Raven.
The only cure for stupidity is death.
And now we walk out. Yep. Oh, Rita's most likely still awake. Not Rita, Judy. time to hunt.
I guess I'll have to play by my own rules.
That look in Yuri's eye. That look always freaks me out with Yuri. It's like, oh shit. Pardon everyone.
Two more.
No! Yuri, it's you! What are you doing here?
Uh-oh. That's even brutaler.
Someone come quick! You would cross swords with a noble?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I accept your challenge. No! How could this?
You talk too much, Cumore. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for even pointing that thing at me?
I think it's doing more than pointing at you with it. Ah, look.
Wait! I'm not the one to blame. I've just been following orders. I had no choice.
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave you your orders.
Wait! How about this? I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. A fresh start. I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight. I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I could satisfy your every wish. Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
You being dead.
There's only one thing I want from you.
And what might that? No, stop! Stay back! Don't come any closer, you beast! I am Cumore, the captain of the Imperial Knights, the man destined to become Commandant!
Technically, we didn't lay a finger on him.
I beg you, spare my life!
No.
Please, no! Not like this! I don't want to go like this!
Tell me, how many times have you heard those very words?
Bye-bye! And now, Flynn's behind us. See you later, Cumore. Wait for it.
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
Good.
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion. I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need to talk later.
I know.
I'll be waiting. Down at the lake.
That part? Surely one of my favorites. Hey, there's a fireworks. Hell yeah, boy. I think, if I recall correctly, I know Flynn gets enough promotion. I think they put him as a paladin. I think. Uh-oh.
Who'd have guessed this town could ever be this lively?
Yes. It's a great relief to know the people here can live freely again.
I'm still in shock that Flynn actually came.
Yeah.
That was amazing timing.
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
I wanted me to
Watch.
throw that.
Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
Oh, yeah.
Yuri?
Raven's out. Whee!
Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was 12 years old.
Welcome back.
They're still going out there. I can't keep up with them.
What happened to Patty?
She's still dancing. I really don't get kids.
I saw you having a good time, though. You're an awesome dancer, Rita.
Hit him. Boom.
Shut up.
Ow.
Huh? The old man's asleep already?
That was quick.
Yuri?
Just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be back.
I think it's when Estelle finds out, and then we tell everybody that we killed both Humor and Rago. But it's like, I don't care. Where's the kid? Where's Patty? There she is. Oh, the kids get their parents back. Good for them. There we go. Hey, Flynn. Let's have a nice little chat, shall we?
Why don't you have a seat?
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Timur?
Technically, he did not. Technically, he didn't lay a finger on him.
He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rago? Give me a break.
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from